Okay guys, now I know I say this every video, but today we're going to actually be doing something very different, and I'm really excited for this. So I've got my collection of Perplexes toys here behind me. Now if you don't know what Perplexes is, what this is these all have like a bunch of tracks in them, and there's like a ball, and then what you got to do is you got to get the ball from point A to point B. So I'm just gonna real quick run down these, what they are, and then we're gonna go ahead and review these, okay? So let's take a, so this one right here, this one is really unique. This one is, it's shaped like a football, and this one's called the, and this one right here is the twist. So this one, it moves, and you have to align the tracks. That's crazy. And then, my glasses are falling off. And then we got, this is the robot one. So there's a ball in here, and this is a robot. It's nuts. It's weird, because none of the other ones are like robotics. Then this one is, this is the Perplexes Mini. So it's like the other ones, but it's like not as big, and that's nuts. And my dog actually knocked this one off the table and broke it, which is a real bummer, but it doesn't affect the gameplay, though it's still super fun. This is the original Perplexes, and this one's a blast, and I really enjoy the bright colors on that one. This is an egg, and it's got a dragon in it, and that's nuts. And that came out when Game of Thrones was really popular too, so that was really good timing on that. Good job, Perplexes. That was smart. And then we got the this is the Epic. This one is just like the other ones, but it's just really big. It's got like 100 tracks on it, which is nuts. Like, good luck with that one. That's hard. And this is the Death Star one, which is, as you can guess, that's a licensed property that they got there. That's Star Wars. And anyway, we're not doing any of this today. This is absolute bullshit. I think it goes without saying, we're all aware that the minis are perfect for snacking and the snack stacks are perfect for packing. I'm pretty sure I've said this exact same thing to any chick before I hook up with them, but regardless, this review is going to be short and devoid of all the bells and whistles, just like I am, and I'll briefly explain why. I had a very specific game picked out for the GameCube that I wanted to check out, but as I went to do that, my internet went out. Turns out my dog Kaylee destroyed my Ethernet cable trying to get to her ball, so I had to solder that back together. Then when I sat down to play my GameCube, the HDMI adapter broke, so I couldn't get signal to my TV. So the GameCube plans are completely scrapped until I get a backup solution. I tried a few Super Nintendo games. Bassmasters Classic, which I thought would be a fun one to check out since I loved Black Bass on the original NES, but it sucked total dick. And Tetris Attack, which is amazing, but at this point I was so drunk I could hardly play it, so that wouldn't work. I then played through Metal Slug 1 on the Neo Geo, but decided afterwards that I'm not doing that because that review would just be me saying how awesome it is for 10 minutes, and that's it. And everyone already knows how I feel about those games, although I will upload that playthrough soon, and I recorded it with commentary for that exact scenario, so I went out a little bit on that. Sticking with the Neo Geo, though, I loaded up Baseball Stars 2, and that game rules, but it's just arcade baseball, so I would just be explaining how baseball works the entire time, and that sucks. Nobody likes baseball, but the game is really fun, though. Check it out. After all of that, while I was sitting here frustrated, I got a call from my boss asking me if I could work in like 4 hours, and I agreed to do it because I knew they needed me to come in. So everything that could go batshit stupid during this process went absolutely batshit stupid, but I'm working it out now, and now I'm on the right track. So I was at a serious loss. Then I was scrolling through the Neo Geo games I've got, and I saw one I swear I've never heard of before. It's called Mutation Nation. I looked it up, and apparently it's like Streets of Rage, and those games are awesome, so that's it. We're doing that. Eureka, we've got a winner. Anyway, Mutation Nation. This game is insanely short, which at this point I need it to be, and it's very straightforward, so there's not a lot of deep diving I need to do here to analyze the game. So let's jump right into it, because at this point I've got absolutely zero time to waste, and I've already wasted a ton of time bitching about my first world white people problems. So Mutation Nation, what do I say about thee? Well, as I mentioned, this is a beat 'em up and is developed and released by SNK in 1992. The English translation in this is really good, and by that I mean it's terrible, and so is the story. Check this out. In the year 20XX, the city has become a slum. The experiment that destroyed this city is a dim memory. And that's it, dude. And there's a picture of some gross-looking scientist that laughs, and that's the entire story, and that rules. I'm engaged. I want to see what's going on here. This is legit the definition of high art. Welcome to Slum, assholes. Enjoy your stay. So, the game doesn't even tell you why you're killing tons of shit through the entirety of it, you just are. And, like, the things you find in this game are wild. It's like football players with squid faces, guys with weird muscles, Guile mixed with Vega mixed with Blanca from Street Fighter 2, there's some praying mantis bullshit. Like, seriously, the enemies in this game are straight up acid trips, and I have no idea if the guy you play as has a reason for killing everyone, or if he's just doing it because they're freaks, in which case you're kind of playing a total asshole, but who cares? And this dude's fashion sense straight up fucks. He's wearing mom jeans that makes his butt look delicious. He's got some leather jacket and his hair is just bright red. This guy's ready to kill, and kill he does. Nothing can stop this dude from, like, punching and kicking these freaks to death, and that's the way he likes it. This guy doesn't even get out of bed unless he can murder at least 15 freaks. Like, alright, listen, here's how you play this game because it's insanely simple, but it works. You use two buttons, A and B. A punches, B jumps, and actually instead of telling you, I'll just show you the brief gameplay description that always appears before you start a Neo Geo game. That'll describe it better than I can. So that's it, like, you got it? Okay, so let's go punish some people that accidentally got turned into some monsters by some experiment that went awry just because freaks aren't tolerated in this game by your normal human male character. It's just what we do. If you're not a normal-looking human, you need to be disposed of, period. And Jesus Christ, don't set this guy loose in Michigan. There will be nothing left. And as I always do, I can't ever hold off my opinion of a game until the end, so I'll just say right now, this game is awesome as hell. Seriously, I loved it. If you like Streets of Rage or Final Fight, or even like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat-em-ups, jump right into this one because it rules. I don't know why, like, nobody talks about this one. In fact, I'm going to play through it again and record commentary and upload that at some point, and if I don't, well, that just means I forgot. So, whatever. And the graphics in this are alright. They might impress your mom, but this game could most likely work on a Super Nintendo or Genesis. Minus some of the scaling features it does, but the graphics here won't knock your socks off. But yeah, like I said, your mom's probably into it. And it's an early Neo Geo game, and for the most part, these just aren't really mind-blowing graphics-wise. Neither is the sounds or music. They are very generic, and they're not going to be winning any awards. And while Streets of Rage is notorious for having great music, which it absolutely has, I don't think that's why people play these types of games. They just want to beat the crap out of shit and hope it's fun to do. And in that regard, this game pulls that off in spades. It is fun, and for real, it's just really fun. And it's so short, it doesn't overstay its welcome. The mechanics are great. Like, you can punch the ever-loving shit out of some freak that's just sad they got transformed into a monster and is just defending themselves from the main character. It's like, I don't know, he's like a neo-Nazi or something. He just hates people being different. And you can punch them, kick them, jump kick them, uppercut them. You can hold the A button to perform a random super move or chain together combos. You can even mid-air juggle these people struggling through life, and it's super fun to do. Unfortunately, though, the victims of this random experiment that turned them into freaks can do this to you as well. And some of the bosses go all in on this bullshit, especially the second to last boss, who is the scientist, who I still have no idea why you're fighting. This dude will trap you in a corner and rape your corpse, especially, like, fuck, hold on, let me try that one again. He'll fucking rape your corpse. That's it. And he'll do it for minutes at a time, and it just kind of sucks. Like, you can't get out of harm's way when it comes to that kind of shit. Like, you can't even stand up. He'll just keep hitting you. That blows. But that's few and far between, and it's not really a huge deal. Fortunately, as some of you may know, I've got the Uni BIOS installed on my Neo Geo, so I'm able to use cheats, and since Neo Geo games are obsessed with only giving you like 3 or 4 continues, I had to cheese my way through this one with an infinite health cheat. It's not my favorite way to go through a game. I'd rather just do unlimited lives or continues, but those options just weren't available here. I don't know why. They're like available on every other game but this one. It is what it is, so unlimited health it is, I guess. And the bosses are pretty neat. There's like a guy with a rhino skull in his chest. Not sure how this experiment made that possible, but that's cool. And there's another guy with another head coming out of his stomach that reminds me a lot of Nigel from Typing of the Dead Overkill.
You fucking disgust me, Nigel!
As I mentioned, there's like that Street Fighter 2 mashup guy. There's a guy who chose to work out all the wrong muscles at the gym. There's some chick that shoots little critters out of a disgusting hole in her stomach, which I don't understand at all. And neither does the character you play as. That's why she has to die. So yeah, you kill her. And anyways, let's sum this one up because it's fairly straightforward. So you play as a Nazi obsessed with purity that is hell-bent on killing every single person that is different from you, and you succeed up the ass. Nobody even comes close to defending themselves against you, and Hitler would seriously be jealous. This game is fun as hell, and I have no idea why I've never heard of it until now. If you've got a Neo Geo, this game is worth picking up. If you've got a PC, the least you can do is emulate this one on MAME. This game is very simple, but it's very effective at what it does, and it's a really good time that lasts a very short amount of time. So thank you guys for watching this. I'm really happy to see the few of you that are repeatedly coming back and watching my videos and leaving comments like Thomas Jenkins. I don't understand it, but it's encouraging, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. I will see you guys on the next video. You can just change the track around however you want, and that's crazy because on the other ones you can't do that, and so this one lets you do that. And this one, man, it's got a like, and then you catch the ball on a magnet. This one's got a little cup on it. Oh fuck it.